This trailer sucks. So does this one, and this one. A pretty good chunk of the trailers on Steam are absolute garbage. I'm not trying to be mean, but take a look at this one. It's for a game called The Magic Land, and the trailer starts off with a 12-second long studio logo. 12 seconds for a logo is insane. And then after that, there's a 25-second long PowerPoint presentation. What is this? And then once we do finally get to the gameplay, you can see they left the window bar at the top of the screen. There's no audio from the actual game, and the footage just consists of people walking around doing nothing. And then at the very end, there's a screen that says link in the description, which I'm already on Steam. There's no link. I'm here. This is a very bad trailer. And I'm not trying to say that The Magic Land is a bad game, although it does appear to be. What I'm saying is that most game devs just don't have the technical experience to make a good game trailer. Video editing is actually pretty tough, and a lot of these projects do not have the budget to hire a professional.
We have no money.
So that's why I'm doing it completely for free. I found 3 new releases on Steam that all look pretty decent, but their trailers need some help. In this video, I'm going to fix each one of them, breaking down everything that's wrong with them, and then re-editing them, and then recutting them into new trailers. Let's look at the first one. The title of this game is Guys Games: A Nightmare on Guys Games Street, The Cursed Forest of Doom, which, first of all, I mean, great title, no notes on that, 10 out of 10. The trailer for this game starts off with a shot of the start menu, which is pretty text heavy and cluttered, and then it transitions to this next shot, which is another messy user interface. We finally do hop into some gameplay footage, and as we watch, text appears on the screen highlighting the game's core mechanics and special features. I'm pretty sure you see Grimace from McDonald's at one point, and then after about 45 seconds of this, the trailer just stops. This is really just how the trailer ends. But honestly, there are some really good ideas in this trailer. I really like that they went through and individually listed off the highlights of the game. I think that was smart. I also like that the trailer kept up a good pace. It cuts quickly from moment to moment, showing off a good variety of gameplay. But here are a few things that I do want to change. First of all, the intro. I don't want to start the trailer off with back-to-back walls of cluttered text. I feel like that's actually pretty confusing to the viewer, so I would rather just dive straight into the gameplay, which is what people are coming to see anyway. Number 2, the audio. The trailer doesn't have any sound effects from the actual game, which makes it all feel very flat. That's something I gotta fix. Number 3, music. The track that they picked kind of has this ambient horror vibe, which isn't terrible, but I don't think it really matches the fast-paced style of gameplay. There's another music track that they have during the boss fights of the game, which I feel like is a lot more appropriate for this trailer, so I'll be using that instead. Number 4, the transitions. Okay, this is a minor critique, but I don't really like all of the fades to black for the transitions, so I'm gonna find an alternative. Number 5, the structure. This one is kind of a complicated topic, but I want to switch up the structure a little bit. Something that we really want to avoid doing is losing the viewer's attention partway into the video. We'll talk about this more in the next trailer. And finally, the ending. I don't think it really matters too much what we put here, as long as it's clear to the viewer that the trailer is actually over. Once I had the entire list, I could get started on the new trailer. This is what I came up with. I start off with about 8 seconds of gameplay footage, showing the player shooting, dodging, collecting keys, and purchasing an upgrade. That's the foundation of the game, so the viewer can immediately get a sense for what kind of game it is. After that, I start listing off the game's highlights, showing specific examples of each one as I list it. And throughout the trailer, I'm zooming in to show things in more detail. I bring the trailer to an end by posing the same question that was in the original trailer, and then I bring up the title screen and fade the music. I already know I'm gonna get some cool guys in the comments saying, I actually liked the original one more, it was more atmospheric and had more personality. That's fine, you can comment that. I am not trying to claim that this is some sort of cinematic masterpiece now, but what's important to understand here is that a game's trailer is not a piece of artistic expression, right? It is a marketing tool with 2 very specific jobs. Communicate what the game is and showcase its value to the player. And I do feel like my trailer does this a little bit better. But the next trailer that we're gonna look at has a completely different set of problems. They're not technical, they're conceptual. Let me show you what I mean. The game is called Penguins of the North, and it's a functional little puzzle game where you try to move penguins and clear each stage. But brace yourself, because the trailer looks like this. It's 2 minutes and 30 seconds long, and the entire trailer only shows 1 level. 2.5 minutes, 1 level, that's it. This is obviously very bad. For reference, the GTA 6 trailer that came out was only 1 minute and 30 seconds long. The dev who edited this video definitely did have a vision in mind, which I do appreciate. He's clearly trying to express the difficulty and frustration of a hard puzzle game, but it's just too long. Nobody's gonna watch this. So let's fix it. Since we're throwing this entire project in the trash, this is a good chance to start fresh and talk about structure. There are infinite ways that you can structure a game trailer.
There's so many choices.
But if you want something simple that gets the job done, here's the formula that I use. Spend the first 30% of the video demonstrating the game's core mechanic and unique hook. Spend the next 50% pointing out cool details and selling points that the viewer might miss. And then use the remaining time to wrap everything up. Like I said, super simple. The unique hook for this game is that all of the penguins move at once. Move one of them, move all of them. I need a simple way to visualize this for the audience, and luckily the game comes with a built-in level editor. Not that you would know that from the trailer, but it's there. So I can use the level editor to create custom stages specifically for the trailer. I made this one to show one penguin moving versus all of them. This is going to be perfect for the trailer's intro. Next up, I need to highlight the game's selling points. I would say that those are the challenging puzzles, the level editor, and the fact that it's free to play. And finally, I need a new music track. I'm not going to use the one they used in the original trailer, and the music in the game doesn't have the same energy I'm looking for, so I'll just grab something for free off the internet. This one I found definitely sounds like a penguin heist. Now that that's all done, let's take a look at the final product. With a total runtime of 30 seconds, this is a huge improvement on the original. And the best thing about this trailer is that you walk away from it knowing exactly what kind of game you're getting yourself into. The worst emotion you can experience after watching a trailer is confusion, which is the exact emotion I felt after watching the trailer for our next game, Construct Pro. Let me show you what I mean. So the next trailer starts out with another title screen, which you already know I don't love, but that's fine, we can move on. But this next scene is where I start to get confused. I can tell that this box on the right is showing the construction process and is part of the gameplay, but I don't really know what's going on the left here. It looks like it's showing renders of what you're making on the right, but I can't tell if that's part of the gameplay or if that's something that was just made for the trailer. I'm a little confused. Okay, so now the box is gone, but it's showing the thing that we just built getting shot by bolts from something off screen. So now I'm sitting here wondering, like, are there enemies in this game? Is it just like free sandbox building, or are there stages and levels? Like, what is the main game loop? I have so many questions. Don't get me wrong, this looks like a super cool game. It looks way more polished than either of the other two games we looked at, but if the trailer can't answer my basic questions about the game, I'm probably not gonna risk my money on it. So we have our problem, let's go ahead and construct a better trailer. So the first part of this process is just playing the game myself so that I can understand it and answer the questions that I have. After about an hour of figuring out the controls, I finally came to learn that yes, the game does have stages and obstacles for you to progress through. The game loop is building a vehicle, taking it through the obstacles, and then upgrading your vehicle as you get to harder challenges. So now that I finally understand the game, I can go back to our original formula and make a new trailer for the game. Check it out. And now that I have all this trailer making experience under my belt, I can start working on my actual project, making a trailer for my upcoming game, Moto Knight. If you didn't see the video where I started working on Moto Knight, you can watch that right here, but that's it, I will see you guys around. Bye.